Howdy folks, welcome to episode 3. Today we're going to see if we can get Betsy up this hill. I went and we did a bonus episode 2.5. We did a few things. So we've got these cars. We bought these cars. What I did was we came back and brought Betsy back here and bought 3 cars. And then also we hooked up another track to go back this way. And also this one corner that was up here, I fixed it. It was really sharp. And remember, we almost derailed on the way up. Yeah, we're going to see if we can not derail, because that's kind of a important part of this. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. If we can pull 4 cars up the hill. If we can't pull 4 cars, that's fine. We'll pull 3 of them up. But yeah, we'll see if we can get this up the hill. And today's goal is to get stuff to the logs to the sawmill. That's our goal for today. So we'll see what we can do with this. Let's bring this up so that we can see our speed. See what kind of speed Betsy's getting. You know what? We're going to put the sander on too. I don't think Betsy's actually powerful enough to skid out, but might as well. 11.1. Let's go like this. Yeah, I don't think she's going to make it. And this is the segment that we replaced. So basically, this came in a lot sharper, so we just made it swing out wider. We're still going 7. I don't know. We're going to probably have to dump a car and come back. Something like that. But we'll find out what we're going to accomplish here. Oh yeah, that's way better on that turn, though. We'll see if maybe she can get some speed back once we hit this little straighter section. I don't think it's going to happen. Nope. I don't think we're going to make it. It was close. So it looks like 3 cars is going to be our limit on this. And so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the extra car. Because we don't even have a siding up there. We're going to have to put a siding up there if we're really going to, if we're going to do the doubling the hill. We can't really pull 4 of them up. Well, we can pull 3, so we could put another group of 3, and then we can pull 3 onto the siding and then do another 3, maybe. But I think we'll just leave the 4th one for now. Let's go like this. We're going to jump out and put on the brakes on this one, and then disconnect it. And we'll see if Betsy can get up the hill now. Can you do it? There. All right. So this should be easier when we just start out with 3 at the bottom of the hill. But yeah, and there's not really a good place to put a siding on the hill to double it either, so I don't think that's a good way to do it. Unless we made this even, made this level, and then but then we wouldn't have the same distance, so that's not really going to do it either. I'm almost wondering if reversing this track would be a good idea so that the railing's on the downhill side. Take out each segment and flip it around. I don't know if you can do that on this. But yeah, I could always go in the save file and reverse the spline points too. By hand. See, we almost made it to that point, because by that point we would have been able to pull all 4 of them, right? I think. Because it levels out a little bit there. Alright, yeah, we'll get these loaded up. I'm kind of wanting to figure out where to put a siding on here. It almost seems like one we could put a switch there. Right? I think we could probably do that. Put a switch right there. And then, yeah, because we need to get out of here anyway and extend this track. So we need to come around. We're going to get this track to go down to the other thingy before we load all this up. So go like this. We'll get this heading out this way. I think what we kind of want to do is go like this, right? See if we can get this to come out this way. And then let's see if we can make this walk around the outside of this little valley here. Is this going to come back up too? I think it's going to come back up, so we do have to be about right here. I think it's going to be our point. Yeah, so we have to be able to make it over this here. Minus 2%. How's that look? Okay. And then we need to come down. Is it going to let me? There we go. All right. 4.5. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start coming up to bridges here. We're going to do this. It's a nice little zigzag there, isn't it? All right, and then we're going to start doing bridges. So we're going to do, or should we do the wall? I like these bridges. So you know what? We're going to make them fireproof red if we can. There we go. Here's our fireproof red. And then let's see if we can, how much, if we can get away with 10, because we're going downhill, so we should be able to hopefully get away with 10%. A little bit more this way. There we go. And then we've got, where do we need to get to? This, I think this is our pass. Yeah, this is our pass. So we need to be able to go okay. So if we do that, then our 10% isn't going to matter. So let's put a water tower here so we can see where we're coming to. Get some of these trees out of the way just so we can see a little bit better what we're doing. Instead of having that giant 10% in there, I think what we can do is we can kind of work this a little bit smoother so that we have only one grade instead of going from ridiculous to okay. So let's demolish rails, and then we're going to go bridge, fireproof red. All right, and then we're going to go over to here, and we'll see what kind of, whoops, we'll see what kind of slope we need. Is that going to go into the ground? I think it is going to go into the ground. Okay. So I think we're going to have to do that. Let's see how that looks. See, that's still going to go into the ground. Okay, but 5.5 is where we need to do it. Okay, so let's go like this. We're going to come out to here. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to hook it up to here. Is it doing the brown one again? It is doing the brown one again, isn't it? Unfortunately. Okay. And then let's get rid of our red. Are they both brown now? Yeah, they are, unfortunately. All right, it looks like we're stuck with that again because I don't want to try to redo that. I guess we need to get rid of a couple of these. Logging. Okay, and then we need to figure out where we can go from here, because this is obviously not going to be too acceptable. We'll see what we can do as far as not making a sky bridge. All right, so let's go like this, and we're going to do one of these bridges. %. See what we can do as far as getting this down. Can we come over the top of this maybe? There, that's a little bit better. Like that. See, and then I think we might be able to curve around like this. See if it'll let us. I don't think it's going to let us. It doesn't look like it wants to. Yeah, it doesn't want to. It's too sharp. So we're going to have to go, we might even have to go over it and then come around. Maybe. Is it really? It's going to do that kind of bridge? That was odd. Did I pick that kind of bridge? I thought I picked the... Oh, no, it is a steel one. Okay. It's just the color looked weird. All right. And then we're going to go like this. And I think, you know what we'll do is we'll do a reverse thing. We'll make a switch down here. So we'll give it a little space for the spline to level out. And then we're going to go like this. We're going to put a piece of track down here. Is that even with it? That looks like it's even with it. Okay. We'll put an end piece on there too. We're going to go like this. Where's our... Oh, it's at -10, that's why. There. We're going to come up this way. And then we'll put our switch that comes out. So we're going to go like this. It's going to be a switch to the right. And then we're going to swap that around. Like that. And then this should be wall. There we go. Connect it to there. All right. So there's our wall that comes up to this. And then we're going to have a chunk of this come out and go in a straight line. Let's see. There we go. We want to go a ways, and then we're going to have that swap to the other side too. There we go. So we're eventually going to put a switch on here. If it'll let me hook it here. Why won't it? What is up with that? That's bizarre. Okay, let's try that again. Switch right. There. So yeah, this will be a big turnaround to get around to the other side. And then this will just go straight. So let's see if we can hook up a bumper here. We're going to do that for right now. And then we're going to hook up a bumper here. There we go. Okay. End of track device, whatever you want to call it. All right, and then we should be able to come through there. I don't know. Kind of wondering about that. I think it'll hit the wall, so we might have to do... Whoops. Let's try this. Because I think that'll, yeah, see, that'll do much better. Okay. Yep, that worked better. All right, let's clear this line off, and then we'll load up our logs and see if we can get them down here. If we can get all the trees out of the way. Yeah, this does feel a little silly. But I'm trying to think of where else. If we went this way, I'm gonna have to look at that. Where's the junction in this track? It's right here. So yeah, if we went to that way, let me see. We would have to bring track down to... Oh, it won't let me change the incline because we haven't started yet. But yeah, if we did this, we'd have to come out that way. We'd say we'd come like this-ish. And then we would go 10%. See what this is going to do. I don't know, maybe this is more reasonable. It's less skybridgey. Because that's a big thing for me. I mean, if we're going to do that, then why even try to follow the terrain at all, right? All right. Does that stay out of the terrain? It stays out of the terrain. Okay. And then we could go like this, because we're still coming down. That's not going to stay out of the terrain. Okay. Demolish. We'll try that again. I'm thinking this might work better, so we'll try it. See what we get here. See what kind of position we get there. There, that's better. And then this is going to come out to here. See, it's going to meet at about the same spot, isn't it? So we'll come out to about there. There we go. I think that looks better. And then this is going to connect down to here. Can we even connect to that? Yeah, it's not going to connect to that. Okay, what about that? It's not going to let me? Is it trying to go the other way? Let's see. Let's see if I can get this angled, if it'll let me. See, there it is. Okay. There we go. All right, cool. We're going to take out this one then. Let's take out this and that. And which one? Is this one here? There we go. And let's see how that looks. Yep, hopefully we won't. Yeah, no, we won't hit that. All right, cool. So let's get our trees cleaned up once again, and we'll try this way. We'll see what we can do. because we still need to make it meet up on this one more, this little segment right here. So let's see where that goes to. Demolish rails there. Okay, so we're gonna go like, whoops. We're gonna go like this. And we'll see what we can get on here. There we go. Let's see how that does. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way better. We could do, see, we did make it backwards. Huh, okay. We're gonna switch that around. Demolish rails. We're gonna swap this around. We're gonna make it go this way. Instead. Just so that our rails stay on the right, correct side. There we go. All right, and then, yeah, we see we have a couple more trees to do. Get these trees out of the way. We'll get these so we can see around the corner too, where we're going. All right, and then we're gonna wanna put a siding when we come off of here. I think we can put a switch right here and then put a little siding out there. But let's get this loaded up first, and can we, there we go. Tell me that we didn't just waste all those. All right. There. All right, so let's get Betsy brought up here. We'll get these loaded up. Because going down the hill, we can use the brakes on the cars to keep them from rolling too fast. The one thing that's nice about if you keep a constant grade instead of like trying to do the level off here and level off there and then go down a big hill, then you can't just keep all the brakes on, because then the cars like stop instead of doing their thing. All right, we're gonna get these on here, and then we're gonna get the next one. We'll get the next car. And then we can go into the save editor to do that. For those of you that are new to my Let's Plays on this, I don't spend the time playing Crane Simulator, and I just load up one on each one so that we're actually, you know, legit stopping the train in the right place to load everything. But I go into a save editor and just load up the cars that way and move things out of the industry and stuff. We'll get this out of the way. There we go. We're going to move this off of this segment of track because I think we have to delete that one straight piece. Because I think that's all one straight piece. So we'll get this out of here first, and then we can put in our little siding thing if it's possible. And then the trick is, where is our siding going to come back in, actually? It's a good question. There's not really anywhere for our siding to come back off, is there? I don't think that's going to work, so you know what? We'll just leave it for now. We'll figure out what to do with that other car. But yeah, let me go load this up, and I will be back in just a second. All right, we're back. As you can see, we've got the train loaded up here, and so we're just going to take it down the hill. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to use these controls here, and we'll get this going. And I think we're going to have to wait a little bit before we throw the big brakes on, at least these brakes on everything. So we'll see. But we'll just start putting them on some of them, I guess. Because I think we were at like a 4 or 6% or something like that. Yeah, see, we're already slowing down. We've got to figure out where we can throw the brakes on and where not, right? All right, now we should Huh. It's kind of surprising that the brakes are that effective. Okay. And this is where we start. Yeah, this is where we start going. We'll see what we can do here. 5, 4.8, 4 point... Really? Huh. Okay. Let's see what we can do. It just seems kind of weird that those brakes on that one car are enough to hold up the whole train. All right, I guess. 6.4, here we go. Here's where we start getting steep. Yeah, this is where it starts to really go big. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on. See, this is where it's going to get dangerous, because now we got to let it get moving, but then as soon as it gets moving, we got to hit the brakes again, you know? All right. There we go. All right. 10.3. Okay. Oh, it looks like we can use... We don't even need all the brakes on Betsy. All right, we're going to go like that. See what happens here. 11, 12. Yeah, don't go that fast. Oh, we did lose one. All right, hold on. Brakes. Brakes. We lost the one with the brakes on it, right? Okay. So let's hook that back up first. Oh, we're not in the... I'm hitting F trying to get out of the car, but we're not in the thing. Okay. No, that's totally reasonable that derailed. All right. Do we have... Let's put a pin on that one. Do we have the brakes on this? We can't reach the brakes on this, I don't think. Okay. We're going to re-rail, and we're going to go this way so that it doesn't move too far. There we go. Yeah, the brakes were already on. Okay. Did we have... We have a pin in that one. Okay. All right. That should be up against it. Yep, there we go. All right, so now we've got the brakes back on. Let's see what we've got here. Let's stand on the top here. We'll stand on the back instead. How's that sound? So we can see a little bit better. There we go. All right. So brakes, 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 and brakes. Okay, so we're going to take this brake off. We're going to take this brake off. There we go. Much better. And flip that switch. There we go. Brakes. I think we're going to need a little bit more length on this thing, aren't we? All right. Is Betsy out of pressure? No? Okay. Why does it feel like we're dragging somebody's brakes? Oh, we're not. It's just a heavy train. Okay. And we only have enough length to get 3 cars past this anyway right now, don't we? Okay. Cool. And then brake, and we're going to flip that switch. And we're going to hit the reverser. See. And then we're going to go like this. We do need to be pretty gentle about this because we don't want to we don't want to overrun the log thing either, right? Because this here should be level. This should just be a 0% grade, so we should be able to just kind of coast on this for the most part. But we'll get all this lined up. I did test this because I originally had it a little bit lower and just this much of it sticking out, the wood thing, and it wasn't accepting the logs. So yeah, I did have to test that out when I was putting this map together. Let's go like this. There, we can see a little bit better. How about that? And then we get our last car in there, and we should be good. Should be good to go. All right. Okay, so we're going to jump out here, and let's see. There's our funds. Yep, see, it's giving us money. Awesome. And that was interesting. I don't think I've ever been able to unload them from standing on top. Cool. And we'll see if Betsy can make it back up this hill. Because that's a 10%. We might have to make this go all the way around. I'm thinking that's really going to be an issue. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing. But we're going to do it anyway. All right. So let's go like this. Forward. And yeah, I don't know. We might have enough. It might be a short enough run that we can do a run up. But if not, we're just gonna have to extend that back out that way. Which, I mean, we're gonna end up having to do that at some point anyway. It's not like something we're never gonna have to do. But I kind of wanted to. Yeah, I kind of wanted to avoid doing that right now. So let's flip this switch. All right, and we're gonna go. You know what? We're gonna use this. Just so that we can see. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to jump out of here. There. And let's see if we can make it up this hill. That's the cool thing I like about standing in here, is that you see how bumpy the track is and stuff, where you don't get that bumpiness in the cab view. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Not even close. Not even close. Okay. Alright. We're going to hit the brakes. And this is going to coast down the hill. It's going to do more than coast, isn't it? Alright. We don't want to slam into the end track device, so just want to be careful about that. All right, so we have time, so why don't we see if maybe we can get this built through here. So we're going to demolish rails, we're going to take this end device off, and let's check out our map and see what we've even got ahead of us here. We'll take that out. So we just need to connect this to that. That shouldn't take too long. I mean, that might be one segment. It's going to be two at most. So we're going to go like this. There we go. And we're going to go over this way, wherever it is. Here it is. And let's see if we can link it. It's not going to link it, is it? It's right there. It's so close. Let's see. It's very close. All right. So we need to come back this way. And we'll go like this. And then we'll connect this. It should connect from here. I don't think it's going to let me because it's too low. Okay. We have to put the taller thing on here. This one. The rail type 2. And then what we can do is that. All right, and then that's going to let us go back to there. Okay, so then we just need to clean this up so we can kind of do a circuit. We're going to have to deal with that other car, so we're going to have to figure out what we can do there. We might buy a second Betsy so that we can bring more cars, or maybe see what other kind of engine we have that we can maybe use. Maybe get one of those Shays, although I don't want to spend an hour and a half getting across the map with the Shay, right? It's the reason we bought that last time, and then like I used it once and it was just so annoyingly slow. We can re-rail it over here in order to have it here, but let me see what engines there are, because we had, this is 2800. That's 9300. How much does that cost? 3500. Okay, that one's 9300. That one's 36. Okay, and that's 2500. We might be able to do the Montezuma. Let me see what the little Shay is. The Shay is 5800. Yeah, that might make more sense to do that. We could use that for this little run back and forth, because it's not going to go much faster than that anyway. And what was the other one that we had that was... See, those are... The prices on these are just weird. You'd think the ones with the really huge like this should be way more than that. But yeah, how much money do we have? We have 13. Didn't we just have 2,000 or something? Oh, it was 1,200. Okay. Oh, so we got quite a ways to go. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to get. We're definitely going to have to get more of these done, more of these runs done. So we're going to have to figure out where to put that other car. And yeah, we're going to have to figure out where to put the extra car, because that's going to be a problem, isn't it? This one that's sitting on the hill, we're going to have to move that somewhere. We're going to have to re-rail it somewhere. But yeah, we'll take this way back over to here, and we can go up the hill. And it looks like we're going to be backing up the hill with Betsy, aren't we? Alright. Yep, we're going to be backing up the hill with Betsy because we don't have a turnaround right now. Now, I was talking about putting a Y in. We can put a switch right here, and then a switch over here, and we can put in a Y over here. I don't think I'm going to use it for Betsy. I think Betsy's going to be fine pushing cars up the hill. Oh, you know what the other thing we can do is... I think I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. We're going to try it. We're going to try it next time. But I think I know how we can get all 4 of those cars up the hill. And can we do 6? I think we could do 6 cars. Yeah, we could do 6 cars, because that would help. Yeah, I think we're going to try that. We're going to try that strategy. We're not going to have time to do it now, so we will do it next time. I'll get this all lined up. And we're going to buy another 2 cars at the thing and bring them over here. So yeah, and we'll be ready with that at the start of episode 3, 4. This is 3. Yep. And yeah, we'll see you in episode 4 later.